Today on the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast.
It's here, you guys. It's here. I know. Yeah, we're here. It's here. We're here to talk about it. We're going to talk about the new trailer. Woo!
The real one. The real trailer happened. Spider-Man No Way Home.
Welcome to the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast. My name is Matthew Carroll.
And I'm Jeff Randall.
That's Jeff Randall. That's Haley Hobbs. Let's talk about Spider-Man. Spider-Man No Way Home trailer is here. Sorry, Haley Hobbs. You say
Talk
words.
about it.
The trailer is here, you guys. It's here. We've been waiting so long. This is the latest a trailer has ever been released by Marvel, I think. And
it feels like the movie's going to happen tomorrow, and we just got the trailer for it.
Yeah. The Spider-Man trailer has dropped, everybody. Oh, I don't even know. I can't even talk about it. It's just so good. Crazy, biggest takeaways. What you got? Haley Hobbs, what's your biggest takeaway of the Spider-Man trailer?
Stephen Strange with the cape thing over a puffy coat.
I love that that's your biggest takeaway.
It made me laugh. I love that.
Really good.
It was so
it's
good.
Really good. It's really good. Great. That's a great takeaway. It's wonderful. So I guess for me, it's that, okay, not only do we see Alfred Molina as Doc Ock with the exact same coat and the same pinchers, but we also see a pumpkin bomb that looks...
A pumpkin bomb? We heard the laugh?
Very similar to the pumpkin bomb from the Raimi movies. I need to compare those side by side. Like, I need to do that right now.
It was the Raimi Goblin bomb, but right before that, there was also the lightning.
Wait.
Before that, there was the lightning from Electro.
Oh, I missed that completely.
Yeah.
But I think that was Willem Dafoe's laugh too.
It was.
For sure.
It was Willem Dafoe's freaking iconic laugh. Dude indeed.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I can't believe it. Multiverse confirmed. What's most interesting about this, with the exception of the Willem Dafoe moment, we knew Elektra...
The Willem Dafoe moment, if you will.
Yeah, the Willem Dafoe moment. We knew that Alfred Molina and Jamie Foxx were in this. So what I find interesting about this trailer, a lot of us were thinking it would end with a moment of like, oh, all three Spider-Mans or something like that. But I think they're saving that for a later trailer. This is the teaser. And they only showed us stuff that we already knew, but it still confirms that these aren't just like those people playing variants. Those are the versions that we know. Those are the pumpkin bombs from that movie. I am so excited. That's the biggest thing for me. What about you, Jeff?
Okay, so I've got a lot of things.
Sure.
There are a lot of things in this fucking trailer. Matt, my God.
Right?
Sorry, I don't mean to just like throw out language like that, but I can't stop it. Matt, we're getting one more day. We're getting the one more day story.
Yes.
We're getting the one more day story where he has the world forget that he is Spider-Man. But it's also going to make MJ forget, and it's going to make Ned forget. But along with that, they're not just doing the standard, like, this is the sad thing happening story. They're throwing it on its head. They're not just turning it on its head. They're throwing the baby out the freaking window. That's wrong. They're throwing they're turning it completely. They're spinning. Everything is just completely different from what it would likely be in the One More Day story. That's what I mean. Jesus Christ, that was so hard to say.
Yeah. So this is they're drastic changes.
I think that Strange is going to be the bad guy here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he seems real, like, fatalistic and evil.
It looked like, especially on the train in his dark getup there, he looked very malicious toward Peter. Interesting.
That's an interesting take on it. I definitely think that Wong tells him, do not try that spell.
It's too dangerous.
It's too dangerous. So what's the danger? And is it whether he is a bad guy or not, it definitely is going down a dark road, right? What you got, Jeff? You're dancing.
I think that what we saw might not actually be the Doctor Strange that he goes to cast the spell. I think that that's the Doctor Strange that is the servant of Dormammu that is in What If.
Yes.
I think that we're getting the crossover from What If into the live action via multiverse.
Oh, I love that idea. Cool. And by the way,
shit.
just I have to show this confirmation right here. This is the pumpkin bomb. I just want to pull it up on the screen here. If I can, I don't know how I can do it easily, but
Dude, Tech says, I bet that's Wong on his way to fight Abomination. He's like, I gotta go do a fight, but don't cast that spell.
I gotta make some ring money.
Yeah, right. I gotta go get some cash since you've been gone.
Since
you've been gone for the past 5 years, I gotta go throw my moneymaker around.
I'm a fighter now.
I'm a pit fighter now. Oh, I want Wong as a pit fighter. I want that to be his way. Oh God,
yep.
That's so great.
That's pretty great. So just to confirm, this is definitely the same pumpkin bomb. I thought so. I thought it looked familiar, but I just I went and got pictures of this is a toy from the Raimi Spider-Man movies, and I'm pulling it up on the video here. That is the toy. That is the bomb from the trailer. This is the same bomb. Mm-hmm. Not even just like the same type. It's the same type. It's like what?
It's the same. It's the
same
one.
design.
They took that toy and threw it out there.
He weaponized it.
Yep, he weaponized the toy. This is multiverse crossover. That pumpkin bomb means a lot to me because I also absolutely love Willem Dafoe. I think he's great as Green Goblin. Like, he's brilliant. Really want him back. And with the kind of universe we have now, with the directing talent and the writing talent, and Kevin Feige in the chair, like leading this whole thing, I cannot wait to see what he's able to do. And the fact that Raimi is involved, guys.
Yeah. Matt, I just sorry. There's more. There's more. I spotted it the first time through, but at a minute 18, when Peter's running through what looks like a school, he doesn't have on his normal outfit. He doesn't have on his normal...
He has on a black suit.
It's the whole black suit. It's the symbiote suit, Matt.
Interesting.
The symbiote comes from the multiverse.
Maybe, or that could be his Night Monkey suit.
It's not the Night Monkey suit. It's got the webbing on it.
Okay.
Oh God.
Okay, so
I believe you, Jeff. I believe you.
I'm looking at it, and I think you're right. It is a black suit. I don't know if it's that black suit. No, you're right. You're very right. It definitely looks like the Venom symbiote suit. Gosh, yeah, that would be so cool. I actually know from all that I'm very excited about that idea, but like the idea that they're gonna shove Venom into this movie makes me very upset.
No. The best way that we can get Sinister Six is to have a trio of Spider-Men fighting them.
Yes. That could be awesome. Or what if it's like Sinister Six, but it's like 6 of them from each reality? Like,
oh God, that would
like
be
the
awful.
Sinister 18. Oh gosh, I like it.
That would be so bad.
I like it. There's so much here, and we should go frame by frame. But like, I just had so much more to say. Like the thing that he says is like, he's interrupting the spell. So what does that do? Does he actually mess up the spell, or is it just so dangerous and Strange? Strange has this hubris about him in this that we've known about Strange, but it's like classic Tony problem. Someone just wrote in on our last episode about the fact that like Strange is the new Tony, right? Like this is Strange's hubris trying to do something that maybe he shouldn't do.
Yep.
You know? And that's what this is causing all of this, it looks like.
Yep. And so my thought is he's casting a spell that is going to take the intent of Peter, and Peter has to solely focus on everybody has to lose this knowledge.
Right.
And because Peter has his mind going all kinds of different places with who all he's about to lose in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Because his mind is going everywhere, he's messing up the intent of the spell, when this is one that like Wong is very scared of. So it's one that has to be absolutely precise, perfectly done in order to work.
Right. I think
so it's broken.
I think that's right. I think you're dead on there with the idea that like he breaks the spell, but then also he goes on doing something because he says, "You're trying to live two lives, Peter." So like, is Peter going to be going back and forth between the two lives somehow? Does Peter have a way of switching between them, and is that messing up the multiverse even more?
Oh man. Okay. So here's a what if. Okay, so Doctor Strange says in the trailer that the multiverse is something we know frighteningly little about.
Mm-hmm. He does.
There's a point, because multiverse, there is a point in the multiverse where not Mephisto, damn it, Mysterio. Mysterio didn't out him as Spider-Man, right?
Right.
So there is a version of that where that exists. So Peter could, like, it could be that the spell allows Peter to swap to that other multiverse or that other point in the multiverse and live that life where nobody knows who he is,
right?
And then come back for the people that that do know who he is, but it's messing everything up to make that happen. Or
right.
Peter's kind of a dumb kid and is breaking things as he goes. I think that it's the spell is going to cause the whole like collapse accidentally, and like everything is kind of blending and they don't really know it yet immediately. Because it looked like in the trailer, everything happened, like the bands went out and like Strange brought it back in, and then they were standing there like, oh my God, what just happened? It looks like that's going to be I think we got it right the first time kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then they discover as it goes on that like things are breaking around us. You know, this is what we've done. This is what, you know, we broke this, and Strange is going to be trying to pull it all back together. And like, Peter, you are the problem here. Oh,
yeah. I think all that is possible. And then what is Strange in this? Is he going to be like, we all have been thinking he takes up the Tony role of mentor, but what if he is really the villain of the piece? Either this version of Strange or Peter changes the universe so much that we get a different dark version of Doctor Strange, where then there's no way home, because his way home would be Doctor Strange, but his way home has now been changed so greatly that he's stuck in a different universe.
I need it. I need all of it.
Are we ready? You guys, are we up for a frame by frame look at this thing?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
Haley's just like, yeah, give it to me. I don't know why we're not doing this already.
And by the way, if you're not watching this on YouTube or on Twitch, if you're listening to the audio version, we're about to go frame by frame. We might get a little like in the weeds of like, what is that? What's going on? It's because this particular part of the episode is made for the video medium. We'll try to do our best, but just go watch the YouTube video if you get a chance. It is a lot of fun. YouTube.com/strandedpanda. That's where we are. Okay, let's get into this trailer. Oh man, just stop me if you guys see anything you want to talk about. We're going
all of it. I want to talk about all of it.
We have MJ and Peter on the rooftop. Hold on, I'm like, I want to look at like rooftop? Every like, what's that say in the background? Ditario. I'm like looking at all the like. It's surely there's an Easter egg back there, right? in the
there's got to be something.
Paint. Yeah.
Like what is this building that they're on? Have we seen this rooftop before?
Not that I know of. I'm assuming it's part of their like school or something, it looks like.
Yeah. That's the thought, but like why would they be there?
I don't know, man. I'm assuming they're just wherever they want to be. He's Spider-Man. They go where they want.
That's fair. That's
fair.
Go
where they
could
want.
be any building.
Yeah.
I mean, he says could we stay up here all day? Or can we just stay up here? It's so crazy down there.
Yeah. I love the joke that she has about. Listen to this one. They say that he has the spider power to hypnotize the females. It's really good.
Yes, really good. My spider lord.
And this is where I got crazy excited. They start this flying through the cities, like it's so crazy down there, and then they show like, we've been talking about this, like, variance and multiverse and when did they bring it to the movies, but they already did in Far From Home. Like, this is, like, this scene brought in the multiverse. This is what we all flipped out about, is J. Jonah Jameson telling everyone he's Spider-Man is Peter Parker, you know? Like, it looks like we're going to get this movie is probably going to pick up right where that one left off, and we're going to see more of that scene with him running through the streets, and what are the real ramifications of him being known as Spider-Man. It's crazy.
They're going through Times Square.
But yeah, the multiverse was here. It was here all along. It was the multiverse. But yeah, since Far From Home, we got so freaking excited that night because J. Jonah Jameson showed up. Like, really, J. Jonah Jameson was Ralph Boner before Ralph Boner was Ralph Boner. You know what I'm saying?
That's so many uses of the word boner, and I'm not sure I like it.
I love it.
Too many boners.
I don't know why that made me laugh real hard. Too many. Just the thought of not Caecilius. What's his name?
Mordo.
Too many boners.
Too many boners.
And then he just kills Ralph Boner. It's like why? Why are you killing me?
Why you do this?
So many MCU cast jokes are like turduckens. Like, there's like a joke within a joke within a joke. It's like too many sorcerers mixed with Ralph Boner, and I don't know. It's weird. I love being able to talk about this stuff.
Too many sorcerer boners.
So moving forward in this shot, they barely miss his face.
Yep. I think it's because she's like grabbing onto his head and her hair's in the way, and he's like, I'm trying to drive, and she's like, ah.
Hey, look, that computer says bang. Is that a call out to us?
What? What do you mean? Where? Which
on the screen? On the screen? The
No, it doesn't say bang.
It's an exclamation point. I was just
No,
joking.
it's not.
Isn't it?
No, that's it's
like a shield.
It's a shield. It's the New York Police Department shield and the login box.
It looked like an exclamation
It's just at an angle.
It looks like an exclamation point to me. I'm gonna say it's either that angle they put it at was to call
the
it
bang
the MCU
cops.
cast trivia.
Yep.
Man,
Specifically trivia.
and Peter Parker ends up in custody. That's pretty wild, man.
I didn't kill Mysterio. The drones did. The drones that are yours. Like, are they going to cite Tony Stark leaving everything to him as, like, you know, obviously you owned the thing, so, you know, everything, it's all your fault, anything that happened.
That's exactly what they're doing.
But he gave it to Dumas, Beck.
That's
Quentin.
true. He did have it, but I think, I wonder if they'll be able to. I guess they'll be able to prove that. Maybe, I don't know.
There's got to be a log. There's a paper trail in everything, especially technology. There's a permissions log that has to be poured over. Like, all of that is admissible in court. Like, it's there. I know it's there. You can't tell me it's not. I'm an engineer.
Right. Well,
Like, I was literally just setting this shit up earlier today. Come on.
So he's got a shirt on that says the physics is theoretical, but the science or the fun
But
is
the fun
real.
is real.
It's pretty good. I like that. Wait, what does this jacket say? DODC?
I don't think it's DO. It's definitely
DSDC?
a D.
I don't know what that would mean.
Or it might be DG?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We can go frame by frame, but I don't think it gets clearer than right there-ish. And it looks like...
D6 DC?
Yeah, I can't tell. But I don't know what that would mean. Department of Corrections, maybe? But none of that's New York. So, I don't know. It's not NYPD for sure. I don't know what...
Wait,
What-
no, what's the symbol on his jacket?
that looks... I don't know. It does...
Is that... That's not sword.
I don't think it's sword, no.
No, it doesn't look like sword.
It looks a lot like it could be shield, though.
Almost. It could be something related to S.H.I.E.L.D., like rounding up metahumans, things like that, or whatever.
They're saying damage control in the chat. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Damage control.
Department of Damage Control.
Yeah. Good call, chat. Good call. Who said that?
Several people.
Okay.
Jack Polesny.
So there's a lot
Dr.
of people
Kyle
that are calling
Berkeley.
us idiots.
No, yeah, that's a good call.
Well, okay, just two. So two.
Just two people are going this. No, we that's why we do it here with everybody watching, so everybody else
Two
can catch things
people
we don't.
there, just as many idiots as there are here. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. What's in the skyline? Is there Avengers Tower in the skyline? There's not Avengers Tower in the skyline.
I don't see one. Is this New York still?
On the right, though?
Yeah,
like on the far right?
Could be it on the far right. The furthest
It's got
right
that slant.
so.
tall building has a similar slant, but I don't see the little helicopter pad or whatever.
The Quinjet pad. Landing pad, that's the one.
That's the one.
Helipad?
Sure.
Sure.
We got some drawings. This is MJ's room, I guess.
I would hope so. She's in bed. I would hope that's her room.
You never know. You never know.
She's like on FaceTime with Peter cheating on him in somebody else's room.
Yeah. I didn't say cheating on him.
That's a
I don't know
bold move.
I don't know what their arrangement is.
MJ. Where's he, though? What's he laying on?
He's laying on a couch, it looks like. So maybe he's couch surfing. Like, maybe he can't be at home.
Is that...
Am I reading too much into this trailer?
Nope, I am. I'm looking at the base, like the light base behind his head. Like, Peter doesn't have that kind of light.
No, it's a little fancier.
Obviously that's a Tony Stark type of light.
Yeah, well,
he's at Avengers headquarters.
That's possible.
He's on a couch at Avengers headquarters.
All right, I feel like there's got to be some Easter eggs hidden in all this stuff.
Well, Devil in Disguise.
Yeah.
And the horns.
That seems pretty
Mephisto confirmed.
related, which, this is, so I don't think, this doesn't seem like it's going to be Mephisto based, this story, but it's definitely a story that in comics is Mephisto based, so.
Yeah, very heavily Mephisto based.
Yeah.
Now, what we could get is the Doctor Strange bad guy could not be Doctor Strange that follows Dormammu, but Mephisto in disguise. Yeah. Yeah.
It absolutely, that's possible.
That's a possibility.
Now, this moment I feel like really has some resonance, like the way they're looking away, like the way that MJ is looking down in a way, she really looks like she's really upset. Looks like it's going to mess up their relationship, but they're holding hands like, I don't know. It looks
super tight.
It's the scandal. It's this scandal life, It just feels like some big scandals happening for them.
And it is a scandal. It's his outing.
Exactly.
His being outed, rather.
A little more of that, whatever apartment he's in, it looks like it has a nice view, unlike something that Peter lives in.
Definitely Stark.
This might be, maybe, it doesn't look that nice, though. You know what I mean? Like, it looks it looks nice, but not that nice.
It's like a Stark safe house.
Maybe.
Could be.
I don't know. WYPE. I don't know what that means.
That's gonna be a news chopper.
Yeah, no, I think so too. Just didn't know if we might have thoughts on what it meant. What does it all mean? I feel like there's just not that many, so far we're not getting a lot of, little reveals in the little things.
WYPE is the eco-friendly wet wipe alternative on Indiegogo.
That must be it.
That's probably the one.
Clearly, Mephisto's butt wipes confirmed.
This is immediately after the reveal, right?
Yeah, has to be.
So I love that we're going to get that immediately following the last movie thing. I really love when movies do that.
Yeah. It just immediately picks up the timeline.
It's crazy, though, because this is, 2 years after the last movie came out?
Pop back.
All right. Look
at the TV. That's Betty Brant as a reporter on the TV.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So are they in college now?
I don't know. That doesn't look like college.
Or is that just the TV that we've been seeing her on? Because it is in school. That might just be the school TV
Is she
channel.
being the school news reporter or whatever?
Yeah. I think
is that what we think?
I think that's possible. Because she's been on the school TV.
She's been a broadcaster on the Channel 1 News or whatever they call it there.
Right. But I thought it was just local in their school, right?
Could be. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Because they talk specifically about like certain students and stuff, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody's
got a camera on him.
I know they're making this out to be like all bad, but I'm actually really excited. Like I love this kind of like everybody finding out Peter Parker, poor little nerdy Peter Parker is Spider-Man. It should be fun. I can't wait to hear what Flash says. You know,
Yep.
I want all of that.
Parker.
I bet Flash won't believe it. What is this? What is this shot?
Like, there's flashing
police,
lights.
Yeah, the police are coming in to get him.
In the background. Yeah, that's them coming in.
They busting in the door.
Somebody busting in the door.
And
they're watching JJ on the TV.
Yep.
And they're eating probably larb because she larbs him. And
Ned knows. Aunt May knows. I know she doesn't look that much older, like the actress doesn't, but the haggard hair and the glasses being a little like exaggerated big, like I just feel like she's starting to look a little more like Aunt May. Like I don't know,
like she's going down the Aunt May route.
Like the stress is getting to her.
The stress of being Peter's aunt.
Yeah,
yeah, I could see it.
Okay, then we have this. Yeah.
She still looks great, though.
Yeah, I used to be a Zendaya. Now I'm an Aunt May. Little callback there.
Little callback to before we were casting. Like 3 casts ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Golly.
So these lights, these string lights, these don't exist in real life. What?
Yeah, these look really silly.
These look so silly, and it's just there to be like, look, do you guys remember Doctor Strange?
Well, I think it's that he's going to look at these and then remember Doctor Strange and think that's just really silly.
Right. They are silly.
Really silly.
But like they could be anything. It could be a witch, you know?
Right. But they made it
doesn't have to be.
They made it a male
so
with a
on the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be anything with magic. Like, yeah, agreed. But I think it's funny that they did that. Why is it cold?
Why is it snowing?
It's going to be, I guess it's going to be a fantastical thing. And I love that there's like a guy on the left-hand side shoveling snow.
Shoveling snow.
And Doctor Strange is floating above it.
I bet it was that guy, whoever is shoveling it. I bet it's him accidentally making it snow inside and Strange like floating above it, just watching, being like, not gonna do this dumb shit again, are ya?
Making that guy clean up his mess. Yeah. That's funny.
He could just clean it up himself, but he's not going to.
Could clean it up with magic. This guy's got to learn a lesson, you know? Sometimes you got to learn a lesson.
Yeah, he's got to learn a lesson.
I love this line about we saved half the universe together. I think we're past sirs. And then he's like, all right, Steven. He's like, that feels weird, but I'll allow it. And Haley,
you're right. Like puffy coat, Doctor Strange with the cloak of levitation over it, like sitting
so
on top of it is so good.
I didn't even notice the coat at first. I saw the hoodie and I was like, oh, how far we've fallen.
Right?
And then I saw the puffy coat in the second watch.
It's so cold. It's so cold. Okay, this is the shot you were talking about, Jeff.
It's part of it.
He's one of the series of shots where he's wearing a black Spider-Man suit. So how many different universes are we going to see him go through in this?
It looks so liquid, and it's got the webbing on it. But
he does pull a mask off, though. I don't know if this is the Venom suit. Or the symbiote.
I don't know if it's a symbiote suit, but like look at the waistband and the accents on his arms. They're gold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they've released a toy. I think there's gonna be a Funko of that, I believe.
Yeah, that was it was the one that looks like the end of the Spider-Man game, the anti-Ock suit, I think is what it's called.
Interesting, because we know Doc Ock is coming, so I wonder if this is the anti-Ock suit. Also, he doesn't really show him take the mask off. It looks like it, but that actually could be liquid. Like he could be pulling the head off because they have it hidden behind this guy. So that could be clever. Yeah, that is clever. It does look like he has something in his hand, but we don't really know.
Go back to before it, like one frame before he's behind the guy. Right there. It looks like it's having to be peeled away.
It does kind of, yeah.
It looks like there's several bands to it.
I think they've made it where you can't really tell, and that's clever. But it does make us sit here and talk about, is that the Venom suit? No, probably not.
No, it wouldn't be the Venom suit. It would be the symbiote suit. It's very different.
Right.
Plus, Venom wouldn't be gold.
Yeah.
Rob says in the chat, I heard this is the electricity suit to fight Elektra.
Okay.
That's possible.
But why is he in a soup kitchen?
Maybe he's hungry. Like me.
I'm very hungry right now.
Like, I fully connect with him in this moment. I want to go to a soup kitchen. No, he is holding a mask.
There, yeah.
He is holding a mask, so it's probably not a symbiote suit. Almost knocks over that lady. It seems on purpose.
Yeah, right? You're Spider-Man. You should be able to dodge anybody with ease. Come on.
Okay,
right, so they're on West 33rd Street.
That's got to be probably
That's a callback,
actually. But then this is immediately following again. They're in the same clothes from the last movie. We got to look at every person's face from above. Is that Killmonger? I don't think that's Killmonger.
It's probably not Killmonger. He's dead.
But multiverse could be.
Fair. God, it's Strange with the hood.
Yeah.
Strange with the hood on the collar of the cloak of levitation is holding up the hood. It's so silly.
It's really silly. I like it a lot.
I love it so much.
Oh, man. And this is where it really starts to heat up. Like, all that other stuff, I'm enjoying going frame by frame to see, but, like, this is the spell. This is where things get really interesting.
Well, is it, though? Like, this part where we see Strange floating in this big hall, if you pop back a few frames to where, like, we get to look at the whole hall.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Working on it.
Come on, Matt.
I was busy doing other parts of the job.
No, there's no other parts of the job.
Okay, popping back.
There is my women whimsy.
There is my women whimsy, and you're following it. That is this job.
That's your whole job. Oh, God. Okay, so that almost looks like the basement where they cast the spell later in the trailer, but it looks like it's destroyed almost. Like, this looks like it's rubble. It's rubble all around him.
I was thinking that earlier after the spell. It looks like rubble, but I think it's actually rubble maybe all the way through. What is he? That's not the Eye of Agamotto, right? Or is it?
I mean, it is. It's the Eye of Agamotto.
But it just has no stone in it?
Doesn't have the stone in it.
Interesting.
I guess it's still the symbol, you know?
You talked about that other guy casting a spell. I bet Stephen Strange cast this spell, made everything icy, because that's probably part of why Wong's mad. He's like, you tried a spell, it messed up, and now you're trying this crazy hard spell. You know what I mean?
You like to think that you're the Sorcerer Supreme, but you suck.
What does this cup say? Oh, for
fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's pretty good.
That's good.
I like it.
Clever coffee mug. I want it. I need it. Give it.
Yep, that's definitely going to be for sale. Like right now, somebody's got that on Etsy already.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, I won't.
Where's Wong going?
A little wink.
So
where is Wong going?
Wong's going to fight Abomination. We know that already.
Well, it looks like Camartage.
Yep, kind of does.
I base that only on that one lantern sitting there.
Yeah, exactly. But that also, I could totally see that being like 10 Rings area or something like that too.
It's like, I gotta go. There's a tournament.
There's a tournament. Listen, this is my passion, Steven.
Right. Somebody has to keep the lights on here.
Yeah.
While you're off fucking around in the multiverse.
Hey. Foxing around in the multiverse.
I'm sorry. While you're out foxing around in the multiverse.
And you know he's doing that.
Yeah, he is. Giggity.
Moving forward here. he winks. He winks. He says he won't do the spell, then he winks, and then he takes the young boy into a deep, dark basement.
So, what is this?
This is the spell.
Well, no. Like this podium. It looks a lot like where the Eye of Agamotto was sitting before. Where it's got the circular dial with the all the runes on it, or the markings, or what are the runes is probably the best term. The script, the arcane script on it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right in that it looks like rubble around him already.
Yeah, it does. So I think it's gonna be that they're just in this like very rubble filled basement.
Is that where?
It's Agatha's basement. That's what it is.
No.
Film Rebel 27 was like, well, the Hulk did smash through the sanctum, and then Strange was gone for 5 years, so
yeah,
maybe they just haven't picked up the pieces yet.
No, I'm thinking about where when Caecilius destroyed 2 of the sanctums. This might be some leftover rubble from that, but that was like years.
It showed him going down a staircase. It looks like catacombs or something under the sanctum.
Yeah, true.
Which is possible. Man, I love.
They're at the center of the earth.
This is such a classic like movie setup. It's like he asks for something, and then in the middle of it, he realizes it's not what he wants, and messes up the spell. You know what I mean? And like, is there? I'm really curious. At what point is there no way home? Like, is that just a point in the movie where he feels like there's no way home, or is this going to forever change where Peter Parker resides? You know, the universe in which he lives.
Man. I love that, like, as he's casting the spell, you can see the universe around them shifting outside of those rings.
Ooh.
Like, all of that energy coming in and out. It looks like in their little sphere, it's changing. Or outside of their little sphere, it's changing.
Well, especially here, once it really goes
especially
off.
There when it blows up.
The entirety of the universe just tears away, and it looks very similar to what the Citadel in the Loki looked like.
Is that? No.
What is what?
I thought I saw a face in the blue and not the blue, the purple in the background.
Right.
Kind of on the right side, and I was like, "Is that Uatu? Is he watching?"
It does kind of look like it could be that. Man, look at this! It's so pretty. Just seeing Spider-Man in this and the fear on Tom Holland's face, it's really good.
Yeah, like magic with a kick. Like that was nothing compared to this. The world is falling away from them.
Yeah.
Oh man. You know, bump it back to where we saw, where it looked like it was down a tunnel with the lights.
This?
Yeah.
It almost looks like a globe to me. Almost.
It could be a globe.
Could be a tunnel, you're right.
But it could be a tunnel where these lines are going down, which seems to go along with my theory, or my analogy of the fiber optic cable. The sacred timeline.
Indeed.
But like pop back though, each of those bands has a different color to them.
Yes.
And if you remember,
do you think this might be the multiverse splitting off or something?
Well, no. If you remember in first episode of Loki when they showed all the branch timelines coming together into one, the sacred timeline,
right?
All the timelines that were separate that were brought together were different colors, the same colors as the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, and that's a similar thing. Yeah, you're right. I think that's a good point. That these might be that same, like the universe splitting into a multiverse.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is all fun to look at frame by frame. It's so pretty.
It's crazy that they've got these kind of visuals in a Spider-Man thing.
Yeah, that's what blew me away.
Think of how like nutso Doctor Strange is going to be, like Multiverse of Madness.
Right. If we're getting this weird for Spider-Man, what are we going to do?
holy shit, I like just remembered that this isn't a Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, this whole section in the middle feels very much like Doctor Strange is clearly going to be a big part of this movie.
Right. But what Doctor Strange does here with, at Peter's behest, doesn't end in this movie. Like, it carries over. The multiverse of madness carries over into Strange's
possible. Well, and it's already begun in Loki too. Like,
right,
we're already there, man. The multiverse is here. Oh, and Spider-Man with like the shifting buildings that are similar to the look of the first Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah, with the dark dimension.
Yeah, or no, the mirror mirror dimension.
It's the mirror dimension.
Dark dimension, something different.
Moving it was it was the power of Dormammu. That's why Caecilius is called the Ancient One hypocrite. Yeah, because their power is magnified in the mirror dimension.
Man, and then he's falling through the whole city. Yeah, this is just very much Doctor Strange 1 vibes of the city collapsing, Inception style. Yep. Okay, what is this?
That's a Daily Bugle truck.
Yep, Daily Bugle truck, and there's light. Okay, this is the lightning you were talking about.
Some yellow. That's not the one I was talking about, but it is lightning.
Yeah,
it is yellow lightning coming down on cars.
Also, sort of a sandstorm too, which is reminding me of the Sand
character. That didn't happen.
The third Spider-Man Raimi movie,
also known as Sandman.
Yeah.
So that makes me think like multiversal storm kind of thing. Like, there's a cacophonous well where this guy's coming through, right? That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. That's absolutely possible. Man. And then we get this Doctor Strange, which I think you might be right. This could be a different version.
He doesn't have the cloak.
Does not have the cloak of levitation, which maybe he's taken it off for whatever reason, or maybe this is a version that the cloak of levitation does not trust. Never became friends.
Yeah.
I like that theory that this might be.
The shifting of reality like that, the splitting of the train cars, that's very much the Dormammu Dark Dimension energy from the first movie. Like, that says to me that particular Doctor Strange is servant of Dormammu.
Well, and going back, just look at his clothes. Like, Doctor Strange in that previous shot, the shot we're about to get to, is wearing blues and reds. That is an all black. That's a Sith Doctor Strange if I've ever seen one. Right? I mean, look at that. Look at that Sith guy.
Could be. It's possible.
Yeah. Well,
oh man,
it is. Disney owns them all. Actually, Disney does not own this, which is part of the problem. The problem is you were trying to... Okay, so what is this on his hand? I've been wondering about this.
He's holding a cube, but if you look at the grating on the side of it, it's a grate that's the same symbol as Agamotto. Or not, the Vistani. The logo of the Vistani that's on his Eye of Agamotto.
Right.
It's that symbol. It's that same symbol. It's the New York Sanctum.
Yep.
What the hell is that box, though? Like, what is it? What's in it? It
looks like his hand is trapped. Either he's holding onto it or his hand's trapped in it, and I can't tell which.
I think it's that he's holding it.
Possibly. And then Doctor Strange does that cool thing where he sends Parker out of his own body.
Yep.
And then we get a badass Scarlet Spider shot. Man, this movie is going to be so much fun. There's so much that I don't even know what's happening. Like, I'm gaining nothing, I feel like, from this. Like, it's just all so cool. I'm enjoying watching it slowly and seeing, like, all the shots. We get a shot of Happy.
Shit, hold on.
Yeah, Happy's on
it. Right there.
Right there?
Is this... No.
This looks like the apartment that he is staying in, possibly.
Yeah, well, what I was thinking is this looks like it's the area where he and May were when we saw the lights outside, the police lights.
Possibly.
But I don't think this is that.
Yeah, I think they're after him, and he goes to some sort of safe house that maybe Happy's at or something. Because this Happy shot looks like it might be in a similar area. This
yeah, it's a similar situation.
So maybe he goes and stays in some sort of Stark or with Pepper and Happy or something, and then ooh. What if that look on his face is him realizing that like something's happened to Pepper, like the way that,
or something's happened to Morgan
or May, which is what it is in the comics, right? Isn't it that May dies?
Yeah, well, May gets shot and is dying.
Right, and he goes to Mephisto. In this, it's something has to happen for him to be driven into like Doctor Strange to try to solve it. And he is wearing a suit also, I have to note. So is it a funeral? Is he coming from a funeral when he goes to talk to...
Oh, Tony Stark's funeral?
Could be Tony's funeral.
No, because that doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah, that's 6 months after.
Prune that in post. That was a stupid comment.
But what is he doing when he turns suddenly?
There's something moves behind him.
Right.
Maybe he's dressed up from his court date or something. Like maybe he had to make an appearance.
That's possible. Court date. I feel like it looks like a reflection of him.
Well, something.
Yes, like it's moving just like
a burst of energy.
It looks like a black Spider-Man moving in a mirror behind him. Like it's moving in the same pattern he is.
Symbiote suit.
It could be something like that. Something's following his trajectory.
No.
See that? Like it's moving exactly how his head's moving, but it's not him. Like it almost looks like it has. Oh no! Look at that. There's 4 arms. Is that 2 arms on one side? See what I'm talking about?
No.
Right above his head. No, never mind. That's a beam.
No.
Well, something's moving down there. There's like a shadow with multiple. I don't know, man. There is that version in comics of like the Spider-Man with like multiple that like grows multiple arms.
Well, oh God, I feel like I may be looking too much into it, but it looks like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trying to pull off the symbiote suit.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
When he was in the bell tower?
Yeah. It really does. I can totally see that. And that could be him looking into the multiverse. This could be our like cameo from that version, you know? That could be where he gets the symbiote suit. How weird would it be? How weird would it be if he gets the symbiote suit literally from Spider-Man 3 where everyone hates the symbiote and like they bring it in and then we love it. And
he does it better.
Yeah,
and he does it better here.
He finally gets his chance to like do it right. I mean, Sam Raimi's not making this movie, but you know,
John Watts.
He is involved. So okay, then we have Elektra. A lot of electricity.
It's got to be Electro.
Got to be Electro.
It's targeting specifically Spider-Man in his black with gold webbing suit.
And it's also, it's very similar to the other shot with electricity, and the ground is also being torn up, similar to that other shot that I call the Sandstorm. So this could be Electro. That really does look like the Sandman, though, almost like the way that's emerging from the ground. I don't know that lightning does that. This is fun. And then we get
the pumpkin bomb.
The laugh and the pumpkin bomb, which is clearly the exact pumpkin bomb from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Oh, that's exciting. And it's all happening in Newark.
No.
Well, it just says that's a road to Newark. I'm just teasing.
It's all happening on 95 South.
Okay, big explosion of a pumpkin bomb.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker. Because you could get Alfred Molina.
Now, who is
that?
Who is that?
Who is that?
Someone tell us who this is.
She's probably in damage control, or she's an attorney.
But it's like he looks scared. Like he looks like he's really concerned about something, and she doesn't look scared at all.
That's the suit he's wearing in the earlier shot, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's got that same tie. It's that light blue shirt.
I thought it was darker, but yeah, it's probably just a darker room. So who is that? Could it be? Maybe that is his attorney or something. If it's a court
probably
date.
a liaison of Nelson and Murdoch.
Ooh, let's hope.
Avocados at law.
All right, here we go. Then we get this.
Can't believe they did this.
Piece of beauty. I mean, come on, guys. How are we lucky enough to get a 20-year later callback to one of the best superhero fights of all time? Still.
Superhero films of all time.
Yeah, I love Spider-Man 2, but the fight that he has with Doc Ock on that building is just...
On the side of the building?
Yeah, it's just
the
amazing.
vertical fight.
Oh. And it's
oh
him,
my
man.
God, he looks so good.
He looks so good. He's there. Hello, Peter.
And he crouches down and puts on his suit.
Mm-hmm.
So the last we saw of Ock was that guy.
Yep.
Was he was doing the heroic thing and taking out the reactor that he made.
Yes, that's correct.
So is there potential that he could be, oh my God, could he be the mentor figure? Like Strange, we think that Strange is going to be the mentor figure, but Strange goes dark because multiverse.
I like that.
We get Doc Ock as the mentor figure.
It's possible.
Oh, I need that so bad.
Yeah, man. Gosh, that's so much good in that trailer. So much good. So, Haley, is anybody out there dropping any love for this trailer? Anything they want to say in the live chat?
I don't know if anybody has seen it, actually. Oh, wait, we have about 50 people practically in the chat who are obsessed.
You clever girl.
Funny. So funny.
Did I get you guys? Or
You got me a little bit. You got me a little bit, and I don't know why.
That's hysterical. That makes
like,
it even
she
funnier,
playing.
actually.
She playing.
Oh, goodness. A lot of people saying a lot of stuff you've already talked about. So, Dark Doctor Strange. There was a Super Skrull theory thrown out there, but I don't know if we're going to get there yet.
No.
Super Skrull.
Yeah, so that I guess he could have his powers. It was...
the Super Skrull could have Spider-Man's powers?
No, that the Super Skrull was impersonating Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But I'm more on the what if theory for sure.
It wouldn't have Doctor Strange's powers if he's impersonating. Because Doctor Strange is magic.
Right.
It's truth.
Why is the Sanctum so frosty? I think we covered that. Charlie Cox as his lawyer. So there's that shot where somebody slams down the files in the interrogation room. Yeah. Maybe that's Daredevil.
Sure hope so.
God, I want that.
Wait, so we don't see who slams on the files? Is that
we don't? We just see an arm and a
a
white button up and a tie.
Ooh, could be. That sounds like our Daredevil.
Classic Daredevil.
Dr. Kyle Berkeley, could Ned having his memory wiped lead him down a different path and lead him to become Hobgoblin?
Ooh, yes. Yeah, it could.
Yes, absolutely. Golly, that's so fun.
About the scene in what looks like a cafeteria where he's wearing the black suit, Jake Polesny, sorry if I said your name wrong, says, "Is this feast? Aunt May runs feast," all caps.
Oh, in the
oh yeah.
I'm guessing that's probably comics too, but yeah, in the game she runs a soup kitchen called Feast, or like a homeless shelter. Good call. Good call.
So, and Vermilion one had a lot of good things, but I pulled this one. Strange performed brain surgery while quizzing about music and talking other nonsense. He's not going to be distracted by a teen's ramblings during a spell.
Right.
So I think we get it. That's not our Doctor Strange.
Oh, and then, I see. Well, I like Jeff's theory that like it's based on he's doing a spell that's based on Spider-Man's intention. So like he's like think about the thing that you want. You want this thing, and then he starts doing the spell. And he like starts being like, wait, everyone, I don't mean that. I want this. I want these specific things. And like, that's not how the spell works. Oh no, it's spilled and spins out of control.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I like that theory a lot.
Thank you.
1X Shot said no TVA at this point in time, right? Not sure.
No what?
No TVA at this point in time.
Oh, yeah, no TVA.
I think
Or a version.
Sure.
Somebody said or a version of the TVA. I don't remember.
we're getting into the multiverse. I don't think we're seeing the TVA in this.
Right. And then Spark Sam 85 says, is Doc Ock talking to our Spider-Man at the end could be a camera trick.
That's true. That is
Yeah.
true. If he's dressed as Spider-Man in that moment, he may not know which version it is, you know? He may be seeing a Spider-Man and being like, Peter, because he knows from the previous, from Spider-Man 2.
Oh my God, the pumpkin bomb, though.
I can't believe they didn't, they showed all their villains and haven't shown us either of the other Spider-Men yet. And I know it's not for sure they're going to be in it. I feel like they've got to do a cameo at least. At this point, at least Tobey Maguire. I don't know about Andrew Garfield. I feel like because Raimi's involved, they're focusing a lot on the Raimi movies. They even talked about the fact that Jamie Foxx's character might not be blue. Jamie Foxx said.
Yeah, he said he's not going to be blue. He's going to be yellow.
So
that's what the Yellow Lightning's about.
Could he be a different version of Electro?
A variant.
In this version. Yeah, exactly. In which case, he could be the Electro from, Tobey Maguire's universe or something like that. And we get, all Tobey Maguire universe Spider-Man stuff. I don't know. Just a thought.
Maybe.
Film Rebel 27 said, Rob. Also, 50% of the time, 60% of these shots will be faked by Marvel.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so none of this is real.
Yeah, for sure. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Lie to me more. Surprise me in the theater. Fake everything. Yeah, I love it.
This is all faked. It's actually it's a very small story. Just Peter going to court.
Yeah, it's just Peter going to court.
Peter going to court. It's actually a really big episode of Law and Order.
Yeah, crossover we've all been waiting for.
That's the crossover we need.
Screw DC. I want Law and Order. Oh, man.
Law and Order MCU.
Yeah. That's good.
Season number 123.
That's definitely an SNL skit waiting to happen.
Oh, God.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for us. Unless anybody else has anything.
10 o'clock at night.
We can't believe we've gone this long. Haley, it's your first time and you have gone through the gauntlet tonight with us because we did our 2 episodes. We thought it was going to drop like in that first hour and we're like, we might just get diverted and do that instead. And now we did it in addition to 2 episodes. So now I'm going to go edit for hours. I love y'all 3000. Haley, you want to throw out any plugs before you get going?
Source Pages podcast. We're getting ready to cover Shang-Chi. Me and BVK and Jeff.
They cover all the source material, the source pages, if you will, of all the stuff we love here at the Stranded Panda Podcast Network. So check out source pages, and we'll be back soon. Jeff, you look like you have something to say.
Nope. I entirely remembered that we are recording that tomorrow.
Yep, that's right.
All by myself.
Knew all along. And he definitely has read that book.
Definitely read all of them.
Oh, I haven't either yet. It's fine.
It's definitely not too late at night yet for you to get in and read an entire run of books.
We have a whole tomorrow.
I have a training course.
Oops.
Tomorrow. I'm also supposed to be playing D&D.
We'll talk.
We'll talk.
All right. Well, love you all 3000. And this is just freaking exciting. I can't wait. Thank you guys. Peace.
Until next time, true believers.
Love you 300.
Thank you for joining us for the Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast. Available everywhere you get podcasts, and now a video version streaming live on twitch.tv/strandedpandatv and available at youtube.com/strandedpanda. And if you'd like to learn more about all of our other podcasts, geeky projects, and ways to support the network, visit strandedpanda.com.